Hello, this is Nick with Brain Scarf. The following video will be a tutorial on how to properly set up a service ticket in Convergence, otherwise known as Tyler. This is an easy step-by-step process that the following video will guide you through. It is important to properly use this structure to ensure that when anyone needs to reference the ticket, they know exactly where to find certain information. This will help speed up processes company-wide and be a properly presented ticket when the customer ultimately receives it. The first step will show you how to properly open a new ticket for a customer or an already existing ticket. It is important to know to enter 7-6 in the Enter Selection field and press Enter once that is done. The second step will be to enter your Brain Scarf employee number and press Enter. The next step will show you how to open an already existing ticket on the work order processing screen. Please enter the ticket number in the work order field and press Enter. The next step will show you how to open an existing ticket if you do not know the ticket number. You will place a question mark in the work order field and press Enter. The next step in opening an existing ticket without knowing the ticket number will be to enter the customer's last name in the Ship to Name field and press Enter. Now we will just need to select the correct ticket based on the customer's name. The next step will show you how to open a new ticket in Tyler. All you need to do is hit the drop-downs menu in the work order processing screen and press New. On the following screen, simply hit OK or press Enter. The next step will be to enter the customer's phone number that is linked to their Brain Scarf account and press Enter. The next step is to select the appropriate appliance that the customer is calling in about. After selecting the appropriate appliance, the next screen will show you any open tickets or closed tickets with that customer. The next step will show you how to create a cash-on-delivery ticket. It will either be a $119.95 charge or a $129.95 charge based on if it is a high-end or low-end unit. It will also be plus parts, plus labor, and then a brief description of the issue with the unit. It is very important for this to be properly communicated to the customer so that there are no surprises when the technician lets them know the price. The next step will show you how to properly format a contract ticket. In this instance, we are using an NSI contract. You will then place a dash and a brief description of the issue with the unit. The next screen will show you how to open a contract ticket for an EPIC contract holder. The only difference is to write EPIC contract as opposed to NSI contract, and then follow the same format, dash and then issue with the unit. The next step will be to indicate whether this is the first service call on the unit or there is a previous service call on the unit. If it is the first service call, simply write first service call. If there is a previous service call on the unit, please write last service call, followed by the date of that service, under which ticket number that service was created on, and the tech ID associated with that ticket. The next step will be to verify the customer's home address. After this verification is done, please write verified address, followed by a dash, and then your initials. The next line on the ticket will be a message specifically meant for our technicians to read. It will be 2 stars, followed by client expecting call 30 min ahead, followed by 2 more stars. The next step will be to make sure you are under the Item tab. Once under the Item tab, please enter the technician's ID number in the Master Tech field. After that, please enter the date in the Promised field that you and the customer have agreed on for the service. The next step is to click the Routing tab and then click Maintain Routing. The next step is to enter the technician's ID number in the route/cons number field, followed by a 0. In this instance, we are using technician 618, followed by the 0. In the scheduled date field, please enter the service date that you and the customer have agreed upon. Finally, in the stop selection field, please hit the drop-down menu and always click the 1212 option, and then click Add to Schedule. On the next screen, it does not matter what option you choose. Select any option to get to the next part of creating your ticket. The next step is to simply click Close. The next step will be to print the service ticket. Click Print on the bottom of the screen. The next step is to make sure that the ticket is printed at the correct printer. Capitalize L and 7.3 in the Select Printer field and press Enter. Now you know the proper format for a service ticket. We went through what needs to be in the problem box and how to properly schedule and route the service. Following these steps will ensure you are creating the perfect service ticket and gathering all of the information needed. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or simply come over to my desk and ask. Have a great day.